Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the hallway at the front door area, Rachel and Justin are talking. I heard that Karen was missing all, and it made me realize what? That it's not too late for another chance with me? Sorry, I'm afraid that ship sailed a long time ago. The fact is, I gave you one chance. No, I gave you several chances and you managed to stuff them up. Wait, what about Maria, your wife? I love her too. Oh, I get it now. You want to cheat on her for me. Bad news. Not gonna happen. I just want a chance with you and Patrick. And as Patrick came in, having heard the conversation and closed the door, and came to a Rachel and Justin is. That's too bad, because it's never gonna happen. Well, that's your answer. What are you doing here? Meanwhile, upstairs in Julian's room, Julian's lying in bed, and as his mom walked by, soon she came back and noticed something wrong for her son, and as she knocked on the door, causing Julian to turn and see his mom there. Everything alright? Yeah. Can I come in? Sure. And as Karen came in, just as Julian sat up, in time for her to sit by her son. Tell me, how is it that you're not with your wife right now? I really don't know if she's my wife at all. Meanwhile, in the office, Bradley's looking at the portrait. And as Ryan came in, and Bradley turned and saw him there. Ryan, I heard that my daughter and your wife are back for the matter. Yeah, it would seem so. You don't seem thrilled by it. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles prison in Tina's cell, Tina's lying in her bed, till Donald came to where she is. Oi, and as Tina saw her husband, and as she got up and came to where he is, and he saw what happened to her. What the hell happened to you? It seems Daniel's ex-girlfriend says true. Clearly, I made numerous Alana Emily's, some who happen to be here. Tell me, who did this to you? Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in the living room, Angela's looking at her wedding photo of her and Damon. Just as Ashley came in, and see what her daughter's doing. Still missing. I don't know what to do, Mom. And as Ashley sat by her daughter, before Vince, Damon and I are gonna have this fairy tale happily ever after. Maybe you can with Vince. Not if Linda had anything to do with it. Yeah, about that. How did you manage to capture your daughter? Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Janet's putting books away. And as Joseph came to where Janet is, and Janet saw him. Joseph, I didn't see you. Well, I thought I might surprise you. Yeah, you did. Anyways, I get up in 30 minutes. Wrong. You can go right now. And as Maria came to the arm, I'm gonna close. Joseph and I, it's fine. Just go. And as Maria head to her office, and as Joseph turned and faced Janet, looks to me you're free, which is why I'm here. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Michael's drinking a latte. Just as Daniel came to his table, and Michael saw him. Hey, how's it going? Other than my life's falling apart and barely seeing my wife, seems we got a lot going on. Yeah, and I kinda blame myself. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Kristen and Lauren are talking. What's your story? I don't know how or why, but I know who kidnapped Karen and Mildred. Did you confront them about it? Yeah, I did. Only thing is, he had a counter blackmail for me. What does he have on you? He knows about the abortion I did last summer. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the hallway at the front door area, Rachel, Patrick, and Justin are talking. I just want all of us to be a family. Well, Dad, I think it's a bit too late for that. Look, I admit I was in there because, Dad, I heard this before and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. You make some lame-ass excuse saying you want us to be a family, and when we finally are a family, when things get too real, you always walk away. You two mean a lot to me. More than you. Just stop it, Dad. I hope you enjoy making an ass of yourself because I have a marriage I value very much, and I'll be damned to let you jeopardize that. Meanwhile, upstairs in Julian's room, Karen and Julian are talking. Tell me, what's going on between you two? I mean, I thought everything was going well. Generally, I thought things were smooth. I mean, we had our fights, but nothing major. So what exactly happened? I want to trust my wife with another man, but not with Michael. Look, I'm quite aware that Michael shares a child with Kristen. Why don't you tell me your side of things? Like, how did you find out Dusty isn't prior to hiring 2 kids to pose of our own? I found out right around Christmas, and I don't want to be the one to shatter her happiness, especially on the holidays, just like Manny did to us last year. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we can forget about that. All I know is, I don't know exactly where we stand at the moment. Meanwhile, in the office, Bradley and Ryan are talking. I should really be happy that she's back, but it kind of feels different. What do you mean by that? Maybe it's just me. I mean, she did have a crisis to handle so sudden that I forgot to realize that she's my wife. So what you're saying is, there's something about her. I just can't put my finger on it. Just give it a couple of days. Trust me, it'll all work out in the end. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles prison in Tina's cell, Tina and Donald are talking. Look, you needn't worry about me. I'm your husband, Tina. It's my job to worry. I knew this day was coming. And thanks to my son, I managed to get my own cell, but these inmates aren't exactly stupid. They have a system and those guards know about it? Of course they do. Like I said before, whenever I take a shower or come out of the cell for the matter, I always have to watch my back. Look, I'm not scared of this. If they want to fight me, I say bring it. Why do I get the distinct feeling that my son sent you here? Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in the living room, Ashley and Angela are talking. I have this theory. I believe my sister Isabella had a hand in this. You don't seriously believe? I didn't believe it first, so Vince told me. Her and Sean been trying to break us up for weeks now. I think she still holds a grudge ever since Vince and I got together. Can you two just see that life is precious? Really, Mom? You mean to tell me that you had nobody who tried to steal Dad away? Oh, I had plenty of women who tried, but failed in the end. I guess what I'm saying is, if you really love Vince like you say you do, fight for him, and don't tell Isabella I said that. I won't. Anyways, I'll see you later. And as Angela got up and went, I left the living room, just as John came in and went to where his wife is. And she saw, pretty noble advice you gave our daughter. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Joseph and Janet are talking. And why are you here? I was hoping you have dinner with me and my parents. Wait, your mom came back? Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. Anyways, let me go clock out. And as Janet took the cart of books to the office, and as she went in and saw Maria count her till, and as Maria noticed Janet, and as she stopped, have a great time. I really care about Joseph more than you know. I know, which is why I'm giving you a night off, counting that you work this weekend's shift with Julian. Sounds fair. And as Janet went and left the office, just as Linda came in the room and closed the door, and Maria saw her. I think it's about time we discuss your role in being this family. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Michael and Daniel are talking. I'm sorry about you finding out Dusty wasn't your son. Yeah, nothing like deja vu, but overall, I just want what's best for Dusty. How did your wife take the news? That's just it, dude. She wasn't here at all. I tried calling her, left her dozens of text messages, and I didn't see her till the next day, but I know she must be thrilled since she thought I would go back to Wilma, who's married, by the way. It seems trust is really hard to come by these days. Don't I know it? Well, I hope the best for your marriage. And as Michael thinking, I have a funny feeling that something's about to change. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Kristen and Lauren are talking. How? Apparently he was following us at the clinic last year. So he thinks by holding this against you, I won't tell the police at all? Well, even though somebody who I think was paid to confess won't stay in jail for long, there's only one way to prevent Rex from telling your husband. Yes, I know that. He's really gonna hate me when I tell him all. Same with Michael. which is why I have to end my marriage. Do you really want to be Will after the breakup? Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the hallway at the front door area, Rachel, Justin, and Patrick are talking. Look, Rachel, I get it. Really, I do. Aaron and you might have some chemistry and all, but nothing. I love him more than you know, but he's not your first love. You know it, that's enough, Dad. Leave her alone. I am not gonna let you hurt her. You really are protective of her. You damn right I am. Then you should be protective of me towards Aaron. Why should I be, when you're clearly not there when I need you? Just go back to Maria or whoever you're with and leave us the hell alone. And as Patrick turned and walked away. Yeah, just like he said. And as Rachel also turned and walked away, but Justin grabbed her arm, but she quickly let go. We're done! Meanwhile, upstairs in Julian's room, Karen and Julian are talking. Just give it some time. It'll work out real soon. Well, I hope so, seeing that she's getting therapy for treatment. Well, with all the sessions you're doing, she'll make a speedy recovery. I love her, Mom. More than you know, and I just don't want my marriage to be over. Then keep fighting. Hang in there and don't for 1 second give up. Okay? Thank you. I am so glad you're back. I am. With no plans to go anywhere. Anyways, excuse me. I got something I need to sort out. And as Karen got up and went and head out of Julian's room. Meanwhile, in the office, Bradley and Ryan are talking. You're right. Could be nothing. If you truly believe something's not right, just watch out for the red flag warnings. I really feel embarrassed. Does you mean blaming Wayne and Linda? Don't be. Because I'm pretty certain those two thrive to cause pain to the people we love very much. And as Karen came in the room, and Ryan and Bradley saw her. Ryan, I didn't know you here. I was just leaving. And as Ryan got up and went, and left the room, just as Bradley also got up and came to her wife this. That bath is ready, and I really could use some one-on-one with my husband, who I miss for so long. I miss you too. And as they begin kissing each other, and pull back. Look, no matter what happens, you can always lean on me. I'm not going anywhere. I know. Which is why I want to spend as much time with you, and I can. And as they went and left the room, holding hands. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles prison in Tina's cell, Tina and Donald are talking. Look, Tina, I don't need your son's permission to see my wife, but look, I know he told you we just want what's best for you. Even though my sister forgave me for keeping her son away all these years, she and her family still managed to put me in here. I'm just surprised that she didn't testify against me. Isn't that what her children's for? I mean, after all, Vince, Lucy, Rita, Richard, Aaron, Julian, and let's not forget about Will, who all hate your guts. I just want to let you know, Donald, I will always love you. I'm gonna get you out of it. Wrong. Guard! What the hell are you playing at? And as the guard came at to the arm. I am so sorry to do this, Donald, but I'm officially banning you along with Daniel and Jeremy to come see me. Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel, a call arrived. And as Angela got out and closed the door and locked her car, and as she head to her room, and as she has a flashback of her and Vince talking. Where are you going? Look, I cannot be near you right now. And as the flashback ends, you have no idea how much I miss you, Vince. More than you think. That is why I cannot reveal to you where I am. Soon she arrived at her door, and as she unlocked it and opened it and went in and closed the door. Took you long enough, and as Angela turned and saw Vince, who's lying in the bed. Meanwhile, at the Grand Ridge Manor in the living room, Ashley and John are talking. How much of that did you hear? Look, I know your heart's in the right place, but we cannot always make decisions for our daughter. I get it. Really, I do. It's just, she's going through so much, and this feud between her and Isabella, it's been going on for decades. I know that. That is why we're gonna let them two sort it out. I want what's best for Angela and Isabella as well. And if those two, when I mean Vince and anybody, don't treat our daughters well, we're gonna have to answer to me. But bottom line is, no matter what happens, we're always gonna be at our side. Thank you so much. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe in the office, Maria and Linda are talking. Linda, I don't have time for your games right now. I am really busy, as I really don't give a damn what you're doing. Now those fools are off to Island. Little do they know the grisly fate that awaits them. Wait, why are you telling me this? I just want to let you know that you and Justin are wives among the rest. What the hell's that supposed to mean? You'll see real soon. Excuse me, and it's Linda turn. I left the office. Just as Maria got her iPhone and called Justin. Hey. Not good. I had to run with your aunt. You better get down here. Okay, I'll meet you in the flat in 30 minutes. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Michael and Daniel are talking. So what about you? Well, I've been busy working since my breakup with Amanda. Seems she's moving on fast. Yeah, don't I know it? I didn't like to choose between my mom and my girlfriend, and I know she's done a lot of horrible things to you and everybody else. I really don't think she's the only one at fault. The way I see it, she was trying to do the best she could to provide for her family, and if anybody can't see that, then they can just do one. I couldn't agree more. In fact, I'm gonna see her again, see how she's doing. Give her my best. Anyways, I gotta get back to work. I'll see you, and I hope the best for you and Kristen. And as Michael got up and went and left the pub. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Kristen and Lauren are talking. Honestly, I really don't know at this point, but I do know the road ahead is gonna be sure as bumpy as hell. Yeah, but one thing's for certain. I cannot let Rex destroy my life. He's really changed a lot since before. Did you hear the news about Jacob shooting at the hospital? Yeah, why? Well, I overheard Martha saying that CCTV saw Rex going into Jacob's room moments before. Oh my god. That was the day Amanda found out Dusty was her son. And I'm guessing Rex didn't take the news at all, which makes a perfect motive. Are you thinking what I am? Yes, I am. Let's go. And as they got up and head to the front door. And as they ride and left the house,